Greetings NumiTubers and welcome to another installment of Numismatics Mega Results unboxings of NGC graded coins, so please enjoy. So in the first part of this video, we're going to take a look at some of the more interesting coins that have come back that were in this particular box. At the end of this video, you'll see another whole box. So we're going to do both types in one video. Starting with this, it's like an essay. It's described as an essay. It's a trial or it's a pattern piece made in franklinium. I don't know very much about what metal franklinium is or what its properties are or why it was chosen, but that was a franklinium coin, possibly the only one that I'll ever see. This one is a piece that I picked out because I'm getting a lot of these kind of coins through for grading. There's a lot more errors, a lot of patterns, these kind of interesting coins. People are picking these up and they're sending them in for grading. There's been a 25 pence, which you'll see in an up and coming video, one of these £2 coins, and these were all used to test out vending machines for the most part, and as an introduction to the new coinage. This one I thought was kind of interesting. It's got a little bit of colorized treatment on it, a kind of Chinesey lunar feel to it, made by the Perth Mint for Naui, and it's got the Mickey Mouse Disney Luna kind of design. Did very well, and it's not one that I come across every day. I thought you guys would like to see it. This one I put in just to remind us how fabulous the Queen's Beasts series is. And I picked this one because the bullion coins are my absolute favourites when it comes to the Queen's Beasts. Very, very rare to get a 70 in these 2-ounce coins because they were all stacked up one on top of each other, and you tend to find the Queen's face is a little bit rubbed on most of them. This one I've put in because it might just be a little bit of a sleeper. It's the first one of these that has been given to me for submission to NGC. It's the 2020 Peter Rabbit. I don't know how many of these there were, but people haven't been submitting these in nearly the same quantities as the previous years, so maybe there's going to be a very low population of that 2020 Peter Rabbit coin. This one I picked even though it's a restrike, because these were kind of restruck from a design that was from the 1920s originally. I mean, these go back quite a way. It's probably one of the nicest bullion coin designs around, and I just really like it. And every time I see one of these, I try and pull it out, I give it a second glance. This one and the larger 50 pesos coin, which is also really nice. This one I had to pull out and focus on because it has such a cool label. The Astronaut Scholarship Foundation. Probably you guys who are over in America see these all the time. This was, I think, the first or the second one that I've seen over in the UK. This is a 1/4 ounce of gold. It's the brilliant uncirculated version. I think there's a proof version as well. Usually the brilliant uncirculated ones are a little bit more desirable in some ways than the proof, because there are fewer sales normally of the BU coins compared to the proof. This one I pulled out to remind me that we are still going through Brexit, and even though we've been focused on COVID over the last 3 months, the best of Brexit is still ahead of us, and this one celebrates our withdrawal from the EU and our rebirth as an independent nation. Maybe it could be wonderful, or we could be full of tariffs and misery. not quite sure yet, but look out for this particular coin. It was always a little bit more expensive than the other Strike on the Day coins. This was £800 I think when it came out from the mint, compared to about £650 for regular Strike on the Day coins. What is it that Coin Connection do? Well, it's quite simple. They provide the best possible quality, and if you use discount code GEORGE in July, you get 2% off anything on the Coin Connection website. There's a lot of people who've said to me, please can you just open the box and show us what's inside, what's and all, and just go through the box and let us take a look and get an idea what people are sending to NGC. So that's what I'm going to do with this box. So it starts off with a gold £1 coin. There's about 16 grams of gold in this little coin. It's quite thick coin. These have gone up in price a little bit with the gold value, but used to be available for a moderate amount over spot. Next up, we've got the Queen's Beast. I remember I said in the first part of the video I really like the bullion. Well, a lot of people really like the proof, and there tends to be a lot of collectors around the UK who collect the Queen's Beast quarter ounce proof, relatively affordable when it came out and well collected. This one is a platinum coin, Britannia coin, 2017 pattern, and this one needs no introduction because you'll have seen this pattern of Britannia. This is probably the most loved of all of the Britannia designs, and it's 1 ounce only, 1 ounce of silver, but in proof those go for a very, very strong price in 70 grade. 2012, this is probably my favourite, or maybe joint favourite with the 2017 of the special coins. A lot of people like the 1989 pattern that you see here. I like it, but I prefer actually the 2012 as a collector's item, because the mintages on the 2012 were so much lower than the 1989 ones. 2002, very widely collected. A lot of people like the shield pattern, reminiscent of the Victorian shield pattern, and the John Node design for the 2005 Sovereign, another special year, and you can see the focus from a lot of people on the special year. You saw before that 2014 in silver, and now you're going to see the gold version of that. The gold version is very, very desirable, and when these gold versions come up in auction, they do very, very well. Very, very strong number of buyers bidding for these coins when they come up. They're usually only found in sets, so when they come up individually like these ones are, then there's a very strong amount of interest with them. This one did PF68. Obviously it was a tiny bit impaired when it went in, probably did pretty well to get 68, but even so a very good value. This one is the larger of those Queen's Beast proof coins. The 2017 Lion, the one that started everything off with the Queen's Beast series, and very, very desirable in 1 ounce proof. And people who bought those back in 2017 have actually shown a very, very good gain on those coins, not least because of the gold value. The very desirable 1989 One Sovereign also remains very, very strong, 69 or 70. 70 gives you a whopping great big premium, 69 is still pretty reasonable and roughly the same as a raw coin. There's the 2 ounce one, or the 2 Sovereign one, roughly ½ an ounce of gold. So a lot of these have been graded. They were quite high mintages. You can still buy the sets relatively easily, but there are a lot of people buying and grading those sets, so expect the populations of those coins to grow a little bit, providing lots of choice in the future going forward. This one looks very nice with the Great Britain label, but it will look even nicer with the brand new modern sovereign label. So I can't wait to see that label being used on coins starting with the next delivery from NGC. So we'll all look at that together when they come in. I think that'll make a really, really good label option for a lot of these sovereigns. Here's an American coin, one of my favourite silver eagles. I think silver eagles can be a bit dull, but there is nothing dull whatsoever about this enhanced proof one from 2013. I think the American Mint did a really, really good job on this coin. It's one of my absolute all-time favourite silver eagles. Nice label too. And the last one in this box is, I don't know the mintages of this coin, but I've been told this is an extremely rare coin. It's a mint version, a mint state version, so it's not the proof. It's a quarter sovereign, and it was very, very, very low mintage from the Royal Mint. So I hope you enjoyed that two-part video. You saw both different styles, and welcome to feedback on which style is more appropriate for these kind of videos. But hey, I'm a pleaser. I will try and please everybody and give everybody what they need from the channel going forward.